Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects every single one of us, yet so many of us struggle with it: sleep. We're going to explore what sleep really is, why it's so crucial for our health, and how we can finally get the restorative rest our bodies are crying out for. Think of this as your ultimate guide to unlocking better sleep. So what exactly happens when we close our eyes at night? It's not just about our bodies shutting down. In fact, our brains are incredibly active. We cycle through different stages of sleep, each with its own unique purpose. There are two main types: non-REM sleep and REM sleep. Let's start with non-REM. This is divided into three stages. Stage 1 is that light, drifty feeling when you're just nodding off. You might experience sudden muscle twitches, that weird sensation of falling. It's a short stage, just a transition into deeper sleep. Then comes stage 2. Your heart rate and breathing slow down, your body temperature drops, and your brain produces these specific bursts of activity called sleep spindles. This stage is where you spend most of your total sleep time. It's vital for consolidating memories and processing information from the day. So all those things you learned. Stage 2, sleep helps log them into your brain. Next, we sink into stage 3, which is deep sleep. This is the most restorative, physically repairing stage. Your body works on repairing muscles, growing tissues, and boosting your immune system. Waking up from this stage is tough. You'll feel groggy and disoriented. This is the sleep that makes you feel truly rested and refreshed in the morning. After cycling through these non-REM stages, we enter the famous REM sleep, which stands for rapid eye movement. This is where your most vivid dreams happen. Your brain activity looks a lot like it does when you're awake. Your breathing becomes faster and irregular, and your heart rate and blood pressure increase. But here's the cool part. Your body is essentially paralyzed. This mechanism, called atonia, prevents you from acting out your dreams. Imagine dreaming you're flying and actually trying to take off from your bed. REM sleep is crucial for emotional regulation and creative problem solving. It's like a nightly therapy session for your brain. We go through this entire cycle of non-REM and REM sleep about 4 to 6 times a night, with each cycle lasting around 90 minutes. Early in the night, we spend more time in deep sleep. As the night goes on, the REM stages get longer. This structure is why a full night's sleep is so important. Cutting it short means you're likely cheating yourself out of that critical REM sleep. So, why do we need all this complex stuff to happen? The benefits of quality sleep are immense. Physically, it's our body's prime time for repair. It strengthens our immune system, helping us fight off illnesses. It helps regulate hormones that control appetite, which is why poor sleep is often linked to weight gain. It also reduces inflammation and lowers the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease and diabetes. Mentally, the impact is just as profound. Good sleep enhances our cognitive functions, our ability to learn, focus, and be creative. Remember how we talked about memory consolidation? Without enough sleep, it's like trying to save a document on a computer that keeps crashing. It just doesn't work well. Sleep also plays a massive role in our mental health. It helps regulate our mood and process emotions. A lack of sleep can make us irritable, anxious, and more susceptible to stress. For anyone struggling with their mental health, prioritizing sleep is one of the most powerful things you can do. Now, let's get practical. How can we improve our sleep? The first step is to create a solid sleep hygiene routine. This means setting up your environment and habits for success. The most important rule: consistency. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock or circadian rhythm. Your body loves a predictable schedule. Next, let's talk about your bedroom. It should be a sanctuary for sleep. This means it needs to be cool, dark, and quiet. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask to block out light. Use earplugs or a white noise machine to drown out noise. The ideal temperature for sleep is actually quite cool, around 18 degrees Celsius or 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Your pre-sleep routine is also key. We need to signal to our bodies that it's time to wind down. This means avoiding stimulants like caffeine and nicotine, especially in the afternoon and evening. Alcohol might make you feel sleepy initially, but it disrupts your sleep architecture later in the night. especially REM sleep, leaving you feeling unrested. Another huge culprit in our modern lives is blue light from screens, phones, tablets, computers, TVs. This light tricks our brain into thinking it's still daytime, suppressing the production of melatonin, the hormone that makes us sleepy. Try to put away all screens at least an hour before bed. Instead, read a physical book, listen to calm music, take a warm bath, or do some gentle stretching. These activities help your body and mind relax and prepare for rest. What about what you eat and drink? A large meal or too much fluid right before bed can cause discomfort and disrupt your sleep with bathroom trips. It's best to have your last big meal a few hours before you turn in. A light, healthy snack is okay if you're hungry, but avoid anything heavy or sugary. Or, exercise is fantastic for sleep, but timing matters. Regular physical activity can help you fall asleep faster and enjoy deeper sleep. However, try not to do an intense workout too close to bedtime, as it can be too stimulating for some people. A morning or afternoon workout is usually ideal. What if you're lying in bed and just can't fall asleep? The worst thing you can do is lie there, tossing and turning, and stressing about it. This creates a negative association between your bed and wakefulness. The rule of thumb is, if you haven't fallen asleep after about 20 minutes, get out of bed. Go to another room and do something quiet and relaxing under dim light until you feel sleepy again. Then return to bed. The goal is to train your brain to associate your bed with sleep and only sleep. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, sleep just won't come. If you've been struggling with insomnia or poor sleep for a long time and it's affecting your daily life, it's really important to talk to a doctor or a sleep specialist. There could be an underlying medical condition like sleep apnea that needs to be addressed. Remember, seeking professional help is a sign of strength. Improving your sleep is a journey, not an overnight fix. Be patient with yourself. Start by making 1 or 2 small changes to your routine and build from there. Maybe you start by putting your phone away 30 minutes before bed and then gradually increase that time. Or maybe you focus on creating a more consistent wake-up time. Every small step makes a difference. Investing in your sleep is one of the best investments you can make in your overall health and happiness. It's the foundation upon which a healthy body and a sharp mind are built. So tonight, I challenge you to start putting some of these tips into practice. Create your wind-down ritual, make your bedroom a haven, and give your body the restorative rest it deserves. Thank you so much for joining me for this sleep lecture. I hope you found it helpful and feel empowered to take control of your sleep. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content on living a healthier, happier life. Sweet dreams and see you in the next video.